Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 84 of The Rock. I'm the Custard Prophet. Apologies if I lose my voice halfway through this. I've kind of got a cold. It's sort of one of those weird ones that you never really know if you've got a cold or not. It's not man flu, it's kind of ghost flu. God knows what it is. But anyway, it's making me sound a little more husky and sexy than usual. But, I can only apologise for that. Anyway, so we are starting a new season here, the last season of FM19, the last season with Hound Dogs. I've got to say I've absolutely loved this, considering pretty much nothing has happened in the last God knows how many seasons, apart from that first season where we made massive progress. It seems like we've stalled completely, but I've loved it all the same. Let me know what your thoughts are on this save. I've really taken to it, and I'd love to come back to Gibraltar again at some point in the future. So as you remember, the finances are in a horrific state. I haven't looked at this for a little bit. £124,000 in the red, not looking pretty good. Actually, it's worse than that. Not looking great. We've made some big changes in terms of personnel, big changes. We've shipped out a load of staff. We've changed our assistant manager, who is getting paid far too much money. We've tried our best to balance the books, but then I went a bit mad in the transfer window, so we probably haven't done very well. We're only spending £12,000 per week on wages. We were up about £13,000-14,000 last time we were together, so we've saved a couple of £1,000, which is pretty good. How have we done that? Let's have a look at the transfers then to find that out. So let's have a look at the release players. There's a lot of players who've gone, and I didn't want these guys all to go. A lot of them are players that we know and love. Akreef, the man no one thought was any good. The man who was a left back, and he sat in our reserves for 2 years without playing a game, and then suddenly we had an injury crisis, put him on, and he turned into a decent player. Yeah, he's gone. Avellino, I couldn't really justify having 3 goalkeepers when we had such problems in terms of finances, so I let Avellino go. It's a second period at the club, and it's the second period where he really hasn't done much. Chrissy Grant, another player who's coulda, woulda, shoulda sort of player. He sat in the reserves for 2 years, came in a little bit last season, but really not good enough. Stevie Freeman, we'll have a little look at him. Decent player. I was looking for something a bit different. He was peripheral in terms of a defender, so we were looking to sort of change things up. Next one's a bit sad. Matty Mason, he hasn't found a club yet, but hopefully he will do. Decent player, I think, and I just wanted some more options up top, and I felt we needed to change things up front a little bit, as well as all the way around the pitch. So he's gone. He's wanted by a club, which is good. He might be going to Europa Point, so it'd be good to see if he does all right there. So sorry, Matty, but needs must. Gavin Ryan, we bought him in as a backup. It's a decent player, I think. Never really had the opportunity. I probably should have kept him. Looking at him, he looks quite good. Pratt, yeah, he's an enigma. Just didn't quite fit in the team. So he's gone. Darren Smith, you could have put an argument forward for keeping him, but we've let him go, and he's gone to Lynx, and hopefully he does well there. Paul Morrison, he was the youngster who was causing a lot of trouble, just 21, our scouts rate him at, and Adrian Green, a midfield right-sided player, but not all that. So that's who's gone. Let's have a look who's come in. So as Pratt has left, we needed a right-sided defender, and we've gone for this lad, Kieran Ronan. Decent marking, decent passing, decent tackling. I'm really quite happy with this signing. I think he's quite good. Great concentration, great decisions, and he's pretty pacey as well. So he's got everything we want on that right side. I think he's going to be bloody fantastic, to be fair. Really excited about him. I'm really happy to pick him up. So we've changed the tactic a little bit. We'll talk about that in a second. But so what we're going to do is have the old monorail number 10 role back in here. And so we brought in David Williams, who was on a free to fill in that. He's got great physicals, as you can see. We'll be playing him. I think we'll be playing him as an advanced playmaker. Yep. So many of these stats are what you want for an advanced playmaker. Decent player all round, great potential ability. He's never going to reach that because we're only playing for one season. But David Williams, he's probably a starter for us. So as we've kind of moved a lot of our central midfielders on, and the two players we had on loan, Fitzhenry and the other bloke whose name escapes me, so we needed some additional strength in the central midfield, and this is someone who we brought in. We only had two central midfielders in who were available, and we're playing 3 in there at the minute, so we need a little bit more. He looks a pretty good player, 3-star current ability, a decent passer of the ball, decent first touch. This is exactly what you want, and he plays very well as a central midfielder on attack, and we play that role. So decent physicals as well, not amazing but decent, certainly for this level, so I'm quite happy with that one. So we wanted a bit more in defence, a bit more a backup, so we got this lad in, and primarily because he's fairly tall and can head the ball, but not just for that. He's decent tackling, marking could be worked on, be good to see a little bit more coming out of that, but a lot of these stats are pretty good. I mean, they're not 1s and 2s, they're sort of ups, 8s and 7s and 8s, which is much better. So we hopefully we'll see him. He's currently sitting in our under 23s, but he'll be playing some part of this season. Hewitt was on loan, and we made the use of the loan market, so we wanted a backup for our attacking midfielder role, and we brought in Tony Timms as a backup. We're not paying an awful lot of money for him, £250 per week, which is kind of the lowest we can pay. He's okay, is what I can say. He's very much a backup. So then we got Penfold up top, not Danger Mouse, Penfold. Great physicals, look at those physicals. He's a pressing forward. Again, we're trying to make this pressing forward role work. Good finisher of the ball, and maybe I'm thinking someone else. I thought he had really good composure as well, but I think he's going to do a decent job for us. Then we got John Wall. He's a backup, and we signed him, I think, from Gibraltar United. Played pretty well for them. Got a good pedigree in this league, so that's pretty much why we got him. Good determination. He's okay in many of the things, but there are better players out there. But he's very much someone to come in as and when. Joey Hunt, player that we were definitely after. Another player to sort of play in that central midfielder role. We definitely needed that. An extra body or two. Decent player, good passing, good technique. There's some areas that he could be improved on. His first touch could be better, his composure could be better, but good physicals and okay mentals, and certainly some of these mentals are pretty good. So I was happy to get him in. And the last one, again on loan, absolute beast, this guy, Ross Mills. All the stats, all the attributes are in the right areas, but look at the bravery there. Look at the bravery, look at the aggression. His physical attributes are absolutely fantastic, which is really, really nice to see. I think he's going to be absolutely wondrous, so he's certainly going to be a starter for us. And that's the guys that we've got in. Tactics-wise, we've changed it up a little bit, so we're playing this sort of formation, slightly different to anything we've played thus far. So 4 at the back, 3 central midfielders, and then a sort of attacking number 10 role, and then two strikers up top. We're playing it a bit shorter. We're going to try and play through teams and see how that works. which would be nice. I've said high tempo. I've suggested that they be more expressive, which we didn't have on before because we wanted just to chuck it up top, and hopefully this will work. So this is the team we're going with. We've got Barton up top. Penfold is who we're playing, seeing how he works in this pressing forward role. But we might go for two poachers or an attacking forward or something like that. And then we've got Williams in this number 10 role, and then we've got Scott, Hunt, and Pike. Morris, Thomas, Mills and Ronan across the back with Chamberlain in goal. A couple of people out in Neil. Hewitt's out and Tony Timms is ineligible because we're playing his parent club, who are Lincoln Red Imps. So hopefully we've gone through that fairly quickly. I've had to sort of disappear to and fro during this sort of introduction period because my dog is going absolutely crazy, as you can probably hear. I'll probably have the wife coming down complaining about it, but he will not shut up. So he's behind two doors now. Hopefully that will stifle his loudness, but he's seen something outside and he will not let it go. Okay guys, let's see what we can do here against Lincoln Red Imps. I'm not expecting a win, but it'd be interesting to see how we do. We've played a bunch of bunch of friendlies. The ones in the middle here, we had 9 players out on international duty, mainly under 21s. So we lost a couple of those, and Marbella, who are a very decent side. But you can see we are scoring goals, which is what I want us to do. So let's see what we can do here. Right then, so this is going to be a challenge. I think we're going to show some passion. I don't know, no idea what this is going to be like. They might absolutely smash us with this tactic because we're trying to play kind of at what they're doing. But I'm thinking maybe we are kind of, the way we were playing in the past is not helping matters because we're sort of not playing to our strengths anymore. It was our strengths because we didn't have the quality, but as the quality's increased, we've just kept the same tactic. So I'm hoping that actually we'll be stronger actually playing the ball around a little bit more rather than chucking up the top, having Busto just kicking up the field every time. So it's tight, which is nice, and there's no difference in possession. Ronan Keating there. Ball's cleared, but Mills plays it in. Not the best there, but we got the ball back. Hunt into Scott. Barton, and he just puts it wide. I mean, there's a lot of debuts on the pitch here. We've got Ronan, we've got Mills, we've got Hunt, we've got Williams, and we've got Penfold. Was that five debuts on the field? Debutants. Show some passion. It's not bad performance-wise. I'm really not too disappointed about this at all. Chance here for Pike. Oh, come on. That was really good. We should have a goal by now. Yeah, apologies. I'm struggling a little bit with the voice. Come on, guys. Demand more. That's not how yeah, chance here. Davis. Oh, come on. That's so unlucky. That is ridiculously unlucky. Galantes. What happens here? The ball just kind of ricochets. Look at this. Davies with the corner. Stewart off our defender, and it goes straight into the path of Galantes. You can't do anything about that. And again, we've been unlucky against the Red Imps, but we're playing well. We are playing well. Right, second half. I don't think we need to change too much. I think it's pretty good. Happy with many things that we're doing. We'll praise them in fact. The game doesn't like it. Even if you're not expected to win it, it doesn't like it to praise them when you've done well. But we've got people on the bench to bring on, so that's exciting. Morris gets the ball back. So we're playing it through the middle. Hunt. Newfound abilities in the middle. Williams. Now he's gone forward. It's Penfold. Oh, it's an amazing challenge, and again we get done a little bit there. We've playing well. Right, Penfold's got it. Williams, who's looked okay in the centre of that role. Great Scott. It's in! He scored a load of goals. That would look speculative at best, but he scored loads of goals from pre-season, our great Scott. So really nice to have him smashing one in. Right then, let's demand more. Let's see if we can push this a little bit further on. Right then, we're gonna. Oh well, Chamberlain into Thomas. Thomas back to Chamberlain. This looks like he could screw up at any moment. Mills, he's gone long, and it's a mistake. It's Penfold. It's in. It's bloody Penfold. Oh, the little mole. Oh, that is fantastic. Come on, Penners. Absolutely brilliant. We're going to go balance now. There's no need to go crazy. I'm going to take off the one forward, Jay Barton. We're bringing on Ruiz, who might be a better option. I don't know. Ruiz didn't really strike us last season, but maybe as a pair with Penfold, he will do better. It's hard to say. This is a great performance, though. Let's get creative. Let's see if we can just get this over the line. Chamberlain now. It's into Mills. We're still sort of doing that sort of thing from the back, which actually works quite nicely with this team. Pike. And, well, Davis. It's back to the goalkeeper, Boney. Nicely done. And that's beautifully played. Williams into Ruiz. It's in. And well, I don't know what happened there. The ball hit the goalkeeper and went into the back of the net at about 4,000 miles an hour. It was rocket powered. But we're 3-1 up away at Lincoln Red Imps. It's a big performance that we're doing. I don't know why I'm demanding more, but we just are. Oh dear. Right then, what can we do at the back? I don't think we need to do anything really. I think it's looking really quite good. I think it'd be nice when we have Hewitt to be able to bring on, but yeah, it's good stuff, matey. Morris, very nicely done. It's Ruiz plays it into Ronan Keating. That's a poor ball, but it's got a corner out of it, so it's not bad at all. 3-1 up here against Lincoln Red Imps, away from home. Absolutely fantastic. We are going to make a change now. We're going to take off Ronan Keating. We'll bring on Crisp, who's a really important player for us. And hopefully we can get over the line. Scott with the free kick into Williams. Williams has lost it. And that's it. That is it. Outstanding second half. 3 goals in the second half. We've won 3-1 away at Lincoln Red Imps. That is the best result in a long time. And what a performance. What an absolute stonking performance. Deserved it. Absolutely deserved it. So well done, guys. I think this looks really exciting, this tactic. Hopefully this is going to take us all the way to wherever we're going to go. Right then, guys, so as I mentioned, or possibly mentioned, I don't know how I've been doing this bloody video forever, but we're not going to go on too far. I think we'll come back for the Europa Point game. We've not played them in a long while. They won their first game, so yeah, that's the plan, I think, and then we're going to see how this tactic does against a team who maybe aren't quite so good. Okay, guys, if you enjoyed that, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.